I know Yins are from Pittsburgh, and I was I went to college at Pitt, so that's actually how I knew about you guys first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Awesome.
And what else? Do you guys still live in Pittsburgh, or
Yeah.
all
Yeah, we all live in Pittsburgh.
Oh, okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And well, what like I know that you're now doing your music, releasing your music independently, and what's that like for you? That seems exciting to me because I like the idea of the independence. And what's that like for you guys?
Well, it is exciting because I mean, like, we've been on a label for a long time, and like, this is the first time that we have all the control. Like, we can do whatever we want. So, you know, Michael produced the album. You know, recorded it in Pittsburgh and in upstate New York. It was just exciting. It just felt like we could do everything we wanted to do.
Yeah, and even the marketing, we get to get creative on it. We came up with an idea on the release of our record to do a lemonade stand in Pittsburgh.
Oh, really?
And we gave out free lemonade, and with people come up and buy our CD. And
oh, cool.
Yeah.
It was a really cool way to, like, get in touch with the fans, you know, and, like, talk to them and hang out. People couldn't believe that we were actually just hanging out, giving away lemonade.
Yeah, they probably loved that. Yeah,
That's fun.
Where was that?
It was in Pittsburgh. It was in Station Square. We were doing a benefit for some fallen police officers.
Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, I did read about the benefit.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and you know, on tour we've been like on days off, we've been doing like special gigs and spontaneous gigs. Like in Colorado, we did a show at a bowling alley.
Oh, I read about that on your blog. That's funny.
So that was a lot of fun. And,
That was cool.
yeah, just stuff like that, like just getting creative and keeping it homegrown. Yeah.
Cool. Do they like with that one? Did you how'd you set that up with the bowling alley, or like those type of shows? How do you set them up?
We were traveling through a town. Actually, we were doing a tour through Colorado, and this was just like a stop on the way. We were getting dinner and doing a radio. I think we did a radio interview.
Yeah, I came to the radio station. We were just doing an interview, and we had the day off, so we asked them if they had any place we could play, because we just felt like playing, and they had this thing going on at the bowling alley. They asked us to, you know, if we want to do our thing there. So, so
Cool.
it worked out. I think like 400 people showed up.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Pretty great.
Full concert. Good. Well, one of my favorite songs in your new album is "Bad Son," because I like that it's about George Bush. When did you guys decide to do that song and write it and produce it and all, perform it?
Well, I was doing some work with the Iraqi Veterans Against the War, and did some solo shows with them, and went to D.C. and did the march down there, and I guess like 100 of the Iraqi veterans got arrested on the Capitol steps, and so it was just really like that inspired me to go and write the song, and you know, felt like I should at least, you know, try to help out in some way.
That was March of last year?
I'm not sure what month it was, but it was the anti-war march.
Okay, I think I remember which one that was.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. Have you guys done any other political type rallies or marches or campaigning?
Not really. The only other things that we've really been, I mean, we periodically do things, you know, like when we were in Chicago, we stopped and did a show for these local growers, like local food banks and food growers, just to bring awareness to like the whole organic scene, you know, and like acting like locally, you know, shopping locally and supporting your local farmers and that type of thing.
The slow food movement.
Yeah. So I mean, we really like do a variety of benefits. You know, it just depends on where we're at the time. You know?
I guess leading up to the election, we did some Obama benefits.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I figured you did, but I hadn't heard.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think of the new administration compared to maybe the other one?
Well, I think it's a better administration. I think a lot more is getting done. I mean, we'll see what happens. It's still new, so I guess we got to give the guy some time.
Yeah, give him a little time. He got the Peace Prize already.
Yeah.
I think it is just going to take a lot of time to do the things he wants to do. It's
Yeah.
Like you can just go in there and change it all at once. So.
And I mean, I'm sure we probably won't even know, like even during his administration, all the things that he said will get done. Because it's going to take such a while to do. Fix the economy and put everything on the right track. It's going to take years and years. But I think it will. I think he is already helping America. Just by the sheer nature of changing from the Bush administration, I think it's like helped us in the eyes of the world.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely. Yeah, we definitely have a better outlook from the rest of the world.
Yeah, things are much more positive now.
Yeah. Actually, I was really interested to hear what inspired the cover of the painting of the album. You painted it, right? Yeah. What and it seemed to me to go along with the lyrics of the actual song. Yeah. Is that I think I remember you saying years ago, like you were in an accident and there was an angel or guardian angel. Is that who this is?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not who this is. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I started writing that song, I guess, back when we recorded "Buck My Party."
Tell them what song.
Okay.
Tell them what song.
Stereo Radio, and so it was just a lot of imagery, and it slowly came together, and it's sort of like the painting was more of a description of what I saw in the song.
Are you pulling the angel into the fire, or is the angel pulling you out of the fire?
I think me into the fire.
You into the fire? Okay.
Because you see, it's really a circle, and we're both sort of trying to get it to go our own way. So somebody's going to go in there, and
that's what I figured.
And it's usually the woman that has the upper hand on that.
Okay. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. So, and you guys all, I know the ones you collaborated on the most, all as like a big group, was the like Dance in the Middle, right? And Driving. Yeah. How did those come about? Was it rehearsal first, or?
Yeah, I mean, like for Dance in the Middle, Michael had like a really great guitar riff down and some lyrics, and he just started playing it in the studio for us, and we all, like Liz and I both, were just immediately like, wow, that song's great. And we just started jamming on it and just started playing it, and it just kind of fell together really quickly.
Cool.
And I would say the same thing pretty much for Driving. Like, we were just jamming on stage and just playing, and the drummer at the time was just playing some grooves, and Coulter was playing a groove on I think a tambourine, and I was playing bass, and Michael was playing guitar, and we just started falling into like a cool little jam. And Michael just started singing Driving, and like Liz and I just started echoing it like for a call response thing, and it just kind of fell together. And then Michael had the idea of making it bookends to Stereo Radio, which was a really, really smart idea.
Yeah. And what inspired the it's like a kind of a grungy intro. In what inspired that?
Driving?
Yeah.
Just the part itself. But, I think we were just jamming, and that part came up, and then it was just like, that part sounds like it needs to be really, really heavy and dark, and then break into that sort of like frenetic but lighter part.
Yeah. More. Would you describe it as like? Is it like Afro-Cuban, Latin?
It's just an amalgamation of stuff.
Yeah, because there were so many instruments.
Yeah.
Okay. I was trying, when I was doing the album review, I was trying to figure, I'm like, what should I call this? So I listed the instruments and all. Like, you can decide.
Yeah, that's a good way to go about it, too. Any traditionalist will say, no, that's not that. So, yes.
But they're not
it's
fun.
fusion. Yeah.